Hello Year 1, I'm here today to do some maths with you. Now so far this week we had been comparing mass of objects and we started thinking about things that were heavier or lighter than each other, or even if they were the same, if they were balanced. And we were looking at this piece of equipment. Wonder if you can remember what it's called. It's a balancing scale. Now there are lots and lots of different scales that you can use. You might have scales at home for when you're making cakes and things, and they might look a little bit different to this. But so far at school we have been looking at these ones, hadn't we? So I'm going to set you a few challenges today with things that you can try and do at home, and it doesn't matter if you haven't got one of these, okay? You can still do the challenges. But first of all, let's do something together. So I've got my balancing scales here. And we're going to do some predicting. That means some really good thinking using our knowledge of what we already know. So I've got a pair of scissors. And we started thinking about that in the classroom as well the other day, didn't we? Looking at things we've got around the room. So I've got scissors and I've got, 2 pens. Scissors and 2 pens. I want you to have a think. Which of these objects do you think is going to be heavier? Now remember what's going to happen to my scales if the object is heavier. So have a think, scissors or pens, scissors or pens, scissors or pens. Right, have you got your idea? Okay, here we go. Scissors going in. Ooh. Dropped down a little bit there, didn't it? Pens going in. Oh my goodness. It's slightly balanced. However, the scissors are just a teeny bit further down, aren't they? So it's close, this one. I wonder what would happen if I took a pen out. Would it be more obvious then? Shall we try that? Let me take one out. Oh, did you see that? What happened to the scissors? They went further down, didn't they? So that's telling me this pair of scissors is heavier than 1 pen, but that pair of scissors is only slightly heavier than 2 pens. It's nearly balanced when it's got both of them in, isn't it? Okay, let's try another one, shall we? How about predicting my glue stick? And let's do some cubes, shall we? So my glue stick, and then let me see how many I've got here. I've got, is that going to connect? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go for 5. 5 cubes and a glue stick. Dun, 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 dun. What do you think? Which one is going to be heavier this time? Which one is going to make our balancing scale tip down? Shall we see? Right, my glue's going in. Oh, that went down quite far. My 5 cubes. Oh my goodness. That one is quite clear, isn't it? Which one is heavier? It's the glue stick, isn't it? Look at my balancing scale. It has gone right down and my cubes are still up in the air. So my cubes are lighter than the glue stick. Okay. So, what I would like you to do now, remember, I know you might not have these, that's absolutely fine. We're going to do a little bit of a hunt game today, okay? So in a moment, I want you to pause the video because what I'd like you to do is have a look around your house and find something that you think would be heavier than a glue stick? So I've just shown you this glue stick was heavier than 5 cubes. But what could you find that might be even heavier than a glue stick? I wonder. So I want you to pause the video and go and have a look for something. Have a look around your house. Maybe you'll find a book, maybe you'll find a shoe. Maybe you'll find something in your kitchen cupboard, something that's going to be a little bit heavier than this. I'm going to do the same, okay? Off you go. Okay, I'm back with mine. So I've got my glue stick. I might even have a glue stick at home. I've got my Marmite. Now, I'm going to show you in the balancing scales, but remember, if you're at home, you could be feeling what feels heavier in your hands. So I've got my glue stick, and I went and found some Marmite. I'm hoping this is going to be heavier. Let's see, shall we? Glue goes in. And here goes my Marmite. Yes! I found something heavier than the glue. The Marmite definitely wins that one. And remember, even if you don't have those scales, hopefully you can feel the difference. Which one feels heavier to you? Okay. Pause the video again. This time, see if you can find something lighter. So perhaps in your house, maybe you've got a tin of food, some baked beans or something, and a book, and you're going to test to see which one feels heavier, see which one's the winner, and then see if you can find something lighter than that object. Okay, so now I'm thinking, I know my Marmite was heavier than the glue, and I've already done glue. So I don't want to do glue again. I want to find something else that could be lighter than the Marmite. Something else. I'm going to go and have a look. Oh, I found something. And this time, I'm going to show you even without my scales. Because even just in my hands, I can feel the weight. And my challenge was to look for something lighter than the Marmite. And this teddy, this owl, he's very light. He's very light. So I think I found something there. So your challenge is to have a look around your house, see what different objects you can find. Like I said, maybe books, maybe some toys, maybe some tins from the cupboard, and have a go at feeling which ones feel heavier or lighter than each other. And then see if you can find something else that would beat that, something else that's even heavier or something else that's even lighter. And once you've done that, what I'd like you to do is have a go at putting your objects in order from the lightest to the heaviest in terms of their mass. So I've done so far, I did a glue stick, I've looked at some scissors, I looked at some pens, my owl, and my Marmite. So I think if I was going to order mine, I know my owl is the lightest. And if you're not sure, you could check, couldn't you? You could pick up some of your other objects, because I didn't put these two in my scales together. But I think the owl, although the pens are quite light as well, maybe my pens would be even lighter than the owl. So I know for sure my Marmite is the heaviest out of everything. So I'm going to pop my Marmite as the heaviest one. Okay, and then I'm going to go for my glue, then scissors, and then it's a tricky one between these two. I think I might even go that way around. My pens are lighter than my owl. So I have ordered these from heaviest to lightest. Okay, so that is what you need to try and do as well. Okay, so 2 jobs for you. One is the weight hunt, where you're going to go around your house, find different objects, see how they feel. That's the first job. And then you're going to keep those objects together. And your second job is to put those objects in a line from the heaviest to the lightest. Can't wait to see what you find. See which one's your heaviest one. Maybe you've got some Marmite like me. Happy hunting. See you later, guys. Bye.